Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 4 right here in the French Riviera, and away we go, starting on board with the Aprilia RSV 1000R. Absolutely terrific motorcycle. I love this livery, so I decided to add a little bit of oh my goodness, I just absolutely clattered into the wall there, my mistake, as this Grand Prix is underway. I was trying to say that I've made this custom sort of suit livery to match the bike livery, as well as we go between Alex Geiger. Oh my goodness, the Swiss man got absolutely squashed, or I almost got squashed there as I went up on the inside of the Swiss man. Alexis, it might even be a woman, who knows? Alexis could be a man or a woman's name, but it's Geiger up into second place, and David Galvez, the Mexican, he's in third place. So into turn 4, Rock, or Roche, as we hear some banging music on the outside of the track there. Not quite as the beautiful sounds of the motorcycle that we have in front of us, the Aprilia RSV 1000R. Absolutely gorgeous bike, I must say. I was looking for a particular sort of event or group in Ride 4 career mode to use this motorcycle because I had a video planned for it and I don't know what happened to it. So there you go, and I jumped into the Millennium Cup, and it's full of 1000cc bikes from the 2000 era, and this bike was there. I think it was part of the DLC that this bike came from, so it makes sense that it would be there. But I just wanted to use this bike so much and use this livery, so I found one. I'm going to try and escape. Now, the French Riviera is a difficult track for me. I know it quite well, considering the performance I'm about to put on, but ultimately I would say it is a good track. It's not one of my favourites, certainly not. I'll play it if it comes up, as we go a little bit wide there for turn 10 for Palmer's. A little bit too wide, is now in the gap to Alex Geiger, or Alexis Geiger, apologies. 0.2 of a second behind. Now 3/10, 4/10, teetering around there. It's definitely half a second. There's going to be a lesson. Contacts made there between Geiger. Geiger went full Geiger counter in a radioactive area and absolutely clattered into the side of me there. Oh my goodness, was not expecting that. Certainly woke me up this morning, my goodness. But I'm very pleased to say, actually, I woke up this morning to 1,000 subscribers on this channel. So I cannot thank you all enough. I am so pleased. I don't know what to say. I'll be doing a little thank you video as well, just to really express how grateful I am for everything you guys have done. There's a sense of supporting me, commenting on the videos, and of course subscribing and liking. So I really appreciate that, guys. I really do. And if for whatever reason you're not subscribed yet, now's a great time to do so, because we're going to turn 2 at 160 miles an hour, giving everything we've got on board this Aprilia. So it would be a great time to just bob down, hit the like button, and also with the subscribe, and even the notification bell if you really want to keep up to date with DrAce uploads. So I'm a little bit concerned, actually, because Alexis Geiger is on board the MV Agusta F4 Tamburini, which of course is a very fast motorcycle. And you've seen on the straights, he certainly caught me up, or certainly got away. So we have to do everything we can as we exit turn 4, get into his slipstream and just go for it. We're using the medium combination, medium front and medium rear. I didn't really change the tyres too much. I basically just jumped into this race to see how things would go. Because usually what happens is I jump into a race and then, yeah, everyone crashes or something happens, and then I can probably change anything I want to. Or ultimately just go, oh, we're going for a lunge here. That's a beautiful lunge up into the inside of the Espinal Gauche for turn 6. Probably completely butchered the pronunciation of that corner. But hey ho, turn 6, we made it through. Back into the defence already. So the brilliant offence now turned into defence. Because of course Alexis Geiger will be having another lunge in the same sort of twisty section that I'm just not that great at on board this motorcycle. But I will give this motorcycle massive props. It brakes extremely well. This bike is fully upgraded, of course, but the brakes on this bike are brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. This bike sticks to the road like glue, so I really like it. I'm very much a fan. Big thumbs up from me, absolutely. So I'm pleased to be using this motorcycle here today. As we're going to Belvedere for turn 14, flicking it right now for turn 15. Watch out for the wall if you do end to go really wide into that corner. That's how we usually go, but I wasn't risking it. Already into the second lap. Now approaching the third lap as Alexis Geiger's going up with the inside. I can see his light. Oh, forcing me wide a little bit there for embranchment. Brilliant stuff there, Alexis Geiger. Good classic block pass. Forces me wide, forces me to pick the motorcycle, but also picked him up as well. Brilliant retaliation from DrAce, giving everything we've got here and a little bit more. No quarter given. It's fighting time. Paint swapping, rubbing is racing. You know all the lingo and the jargon. It's difficult to put it all together when the contact is made. And then the excitement is just absolutely exploding. because this race, we're only into lap 3 and we've had some great overtakes. This is probably almost the most competitive scene in Ride 4, so the competition looks great right now. Of course, we can't always bank on that because unfortunately the AI is not usually competitive. It's a little bit disappointing in some tracks, but so far so good, as he looks like he's going to get closer again. He's touching the rear wheel, he's pushing me wide. Alexis Geiger has gone for it again. Brilliant move. Alexis Geiger up into the lead once again. David Galvez is not close enough to do a watching brief. He'll be about 2 seconds behind, or maybe 1.6 actually. So he's not that far away. You can probably see just into the distance. But of course, if we do keep chopping and changing and swapping positions, then perhaps David Galvez will have a chance to get involved with this action. He's going to brake extremely late here, using the superior braking of the Aprilia. Gorgeous, gorgeous stuff there. We can't see him having a lunge anytime soon. You can see his lights reflecting on my motorcycle, but he's not going to be close enough to make a lunge. So that's good for now. Go a little bit wide there into turn 7. A Spingle A Droid. A Spinel O Droid. I don't know how to pronounce these things. I'm trying. So we go left now for turn 8. Get ready to flick it right in a moment's time for turn 9. Eglise. Turn 10 coming upon us now. I said it was Palmer's earlier, but I see an I in there as well, so it's Palmiers. I'm not sure. Nice fences though on those sort of on the big gates there on the left hand side. Beautiful area to live in, I will say. It is very, very fancy. As we are approaching another corner where Alexis Geiger is strong, but he doesn't have a lunge. Will he be close enough? He's about 0.3 of a second behind, and it looks like he's going to be steady for now. We're all right. Braking at the 100-meter zone for turn 16, embranchment. That doesn't seem too bad. We are up by 0.5 of a second, half a second lead for Dr. Ace. Alexis Geiger is still there, but he's not out of it yet, so we have to keep pushing as the rear tyre looks a little bit cold. I don't think it's anything to be too concerned about, but just bear it in mind just in case anything, well, frivolous happens, let's say, between Alexis Geiger. Shout out to Adriana Garrido there in the in 3rd or 4th place. Of course, not 3rd place, because David Galvez is there. You see her a lot in recent videos. Miss Garrido. As we now go into the very difficult left-hander. Watch out for that bump there. Make sure you're braking early and gentle, otherwise you will get absolutely clattered. Oh my goodness, Alexis Geiger. That's not what I intended to say. I was going to say that you will lose the front there, but my God, we got absolutely bumped there. Alexis Geiger is taking 0 prisoners in this one. Can't even speak. Oh my goodness, Alexis Geiger certainly, oh my God, caught me off guard. I was going to say certainly woke me up again, but I'm already awake now. Certainly wide awake, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready for this absolute mayhem of a race to unfold. Carnage is bound to be ensued. I can feel it in this one, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned for more as we have another lunge up on the inside. Turn 6 is ours once again. It's been probably the most consistent place to overtake, or at least just to retaliate. That's not going to work for Alexis Geiger. Alexis Geiger's got to get ahead of us before it, or after it. He's got to make a decision, because he cannot compete with us into turn 6. We are just too good in turn 6. There's no way he can fight with us there. So, good stuff so far. Alexis Geiger, Dr. Ace putting on an absolute wicked show here. I'm really enjoying this Grand Prix. Really, really good stuff. I don't know how I've stayed on board the motorcycle in these many, many times that he's decided to clatter into the side of me. A little bit aggressive from Alexis Geiger, but it's quite alright. I can take it. I'm a big man. I'm a growing boy. I can fight. That's absolutely fine. I can give the best as well. Or I can give as good as what I've got. He goes for it again! My goodness, Alexis Geiger. I know I left a little bit of a gap there, but it doesn't mean you have to instantly take it. Give him an inch and he takes a bleeding mile. My goodness, Alexis, calm the hell down. Simmer down just a bit, just a tad. Because this is getting too aggressive. I mean, I could give as good as I've got, as I've just said, so if you want, I can go day to day. We can go fist for fist and just absolutely go fisticuffs on board these motorcycles. I don't mind as we're approaching midnight here in the French Riviera, 16 degrees. It doesn't feel like 16 degrees, it feels like 50 degrees between these two people. Absolutely going for it. That last lap doesn't even matter what the lap time was. It's all about this lap now. The final lap, this is where we got to be the best we can be. We've got to give it everything we've got and a little bit more to beat Alexis Geiger in this one today. Alexis Geiger is not going to deter us from a victory. I don't think so. Not here today as we go a little bit wide there. Get up to the inside if we can. We're carrying a lot of speed here. Watch out for hitting it. Oh, a little bit of a bump. A little bit of a nudge. Yes, we can give it back. We don't mind. Oh, Alexis Geiger's back up on the inside though. Brilliant move on board the MV Agusta F4 Tamburini. Brilliant stuff for the man rocking the spiddy leathers Ixon versus Spiddy, Britain versus Switzerland. Oh my goodness, it's all hotting up here in the French Riviera. Will it come to fisticuffs? Will it go to absolute down to the wire as we have the slipstream again? Oh, he backs out on us a little bit. He knows we're coming, unless he wants to try and get the left-hand side to get up with the inside to brake into turn 6. But he's not going to be close enough because that is impeccable braking. Brakes very late there as well. We will give him room, but he's not close enough. 0.5 of a second separate us and the Swiss man. Or woman, however it is. The Swiss person. As David Galvez, he has planted himself in 3rd place and he's still hanging in there, so shout out to him. He's doing really, really good. Really, really solid job from the Mexican and the Swiss person and DrAce himself. As I tell you what, we might have broken the resolve here. It's got a little bit wide there for Balmiers. Not ideal. Sharp intake of breath was required. As we get ready to flick it right once more for turn 13. Shout out to the Marshal on the right hand side there. He's loving this Grand Prix so far. Just as much as I am, just as much as you are. On the edge of our seats for the final couple of corners. We're up by 0.4 of a second, 0.3 of a second. It could be dropping. It is just a bit. 2.5 of a second, 2.5 again. It's still hanging around 0.2. Take a nice defensive line for an embranchment. I think we've done it. If we can just hold on, we've got this. Accelerate, yes, I think we've done it. Ladies and gentlemen, what a battle. What a terrific fight in this Grand Prix. Absolutely love this one. Really, really enjoyed that one, guys. I hope you did as well. That was terrific. I'm so pleased to take the victory on that one. My voice is gone already. And I've still got so many videos to do today. So guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. Once again, thank you for helping me get to 1,000 subscribers. I really appreciate that. If you did enjoy the video, like, comment and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be alerted to every single DrAce upload. And I will see you next time. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite sate your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.